Hello everyone, welcome back to SkyFactory One. I think that's the series, yeah. I was just sleeping because it was raining. So in the last episode we got the pulverizers all set up. I'll talk about these machines in a sec. But we got one pulverizer here set up for gravel. It does produce sand as well, lots of it apparently. And we got these pulverizers set up for dust. I didn't know, but if you pulverize gravel, which turns it into sand, there's a chance of getting dust. So I just set this up like this. So this is producing dust, this is producing dust, and yeah, they're being sent up here. If you just notice there, I have got these resonant integral components. All of them have this now, including these Magmatic Dynamos. So the Magmatic Dynamos actually make 160 RF per tick, and these take 80 with the integral components in there. So these actually have double the power capacity than the pulverizers. This one here, if you notice, I've got these flux linkage amplifiers, and what these do is just speed up, but it does require more power. So if you notice here, 320, but I do have these auxiliary reaction chambers, which yeah, it doubles basically. So what I do need to do is I need to make 9 more of these flux linkage amplifiers. I've got them up here, look. So that's, yeah, that's a couple of gears. So 9 times 4 times 2, which is 36 times 2. I'll get that amount of lead and I'll put it in this multi-servo press here. So I've made the gear working die, which is actually quite expensive. If you look, it takes 4 diamonds. Diamond with a nugget in the middle, invar plate, creates this thing, and it means that you don't have to put the nugget in the middle when you make any of these. So if you look here, that needs a nugget, that doesn't. So I've been using that. This also does plates as well, so we could either use tinkers or we could use this multi-servo press without this gear working die. So what I need is 18 electrum. Yeah, to make my alloys, well, some of my alloys, I have been using this, which has got blazing blood in it now because we are producing quite a bit. Yeah, we've got these down here. Oh, and I also expanded this because I thought we were going to run out of lava with these things here, especially if we do the linkage amplifier, no, what are they called, auxiliary reaction chambers, because they do consume a lot more lava, and it looks like a few of these are not full anymore, which is fine. We may need to even have even more of these, but this is the setup I went for. We could put 1, 2, 3, we could put 3 here and 3 here, so we could get 6 on each of these if we wanted to. It does make it quite cramped. It's fine. But yeah, I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot off and go make a bunch of these linkage amplifiers. Probably these reaction chambers first, which does take some of this, wait for it to, there we go, some of this hardened glass, which is just nether quartz. Yeah. We don't need any more enderium because I've set. Well, actually, maybe we should upgrade these two as well. This one does have the hardened interest. So, oh yeah, I didn't mention this. The induction smelter, that can do some of the other recipes. So if you notice here, to make enderium, you can't do it in the tinker smelter. So you have to do it in this induction smelter, which wasn't a difficult craft, I'd say. It was just, yeah, it's just, it takes quite a long time, which is why I put one of these components in here. I haven't upgraded any of, well, these two here, because yeah, when I was making all of these a bit quicker, I was basically AFKing, just waiting for the resources to come back. Oh, and I also organised these a little bit. So now we've got a controller slave here, which is being fed by this chest here. And this is picking up just in this area. So if I drop something here, it doesn't get picked up. Or here maybe. Yeah, those don't get picked up. And yeah, this one, as I said, is doing dust. This one's doing gravel. You can see this one's proper quick. Although it does look like it can only do 4 at a time. Oh, no, there's the 5th. Might fill up, but yeah, we're getting lots of resources from here. So we've already got tons more iron. Actually, if we do this, we can see how much we got. Okay, we do need some of this gold and silver, because we're going to make some. I'm not going to alloy all of it. I'm going to put some in here, wait for this to drain a little bit, and then I'll put more gold in. And there is our blaze going away. So yeah, I'm going to get the amplifiers and the reaction chambers. Well, I need the reaction chambers for this one, but basically I want to replicate this setup, but on this side here, so we can get super quick dust production. Yeah, this one is backing up now, so that's good. Yeah, I'm making this one feed its flint over here. When that backs up, maybe we'll need to put another drawer right here, like we've done on this side. But yeah, I'm going to go off and get those and we'll be back. So I'm just making some more signalum, which you need for this. We need these plates. I have set this up so this exports to the left, and this is where my multi-servo press is. So once this is finished, pushes it into here. You got to watch out though, because if you've got your gear working die in there, it does turn them into gears, which almost happened, but I managed to catch it in time. But yeah, I'm just waiting on this to finish up, and then we've got enough. So I've already made the linkage amplifiers. I thought I was going to run out, but then yeah, I miscalculated. I tried to make 12 instead of 9, but we've only got 3 things back here. So yeah, just waiting on these, and then we can move on to the next thing that we're going to do. And there we go. So now we've got all of these reaction chambers, which we can just shift click into here. I have no idea if this is going to drain my lava or not, but we'll find out, I suppose. This is going to go in here like this. It's going to require a lot more power. That's fine. How quick it is now. Oh. I suppose one thing that I could do. There's got lots of flint right here. I could put a big stack of flint in there, and then in this one over here, which will produce more sand. I could link this up with the system that we've got up here. If I didn't mention it before, so these drawers are connected to these drawers here. So you see these oak trim. I mentioned this in my other Let's Play, but basically this and this is one big system. And what I could do is link up all of these drawers to that system too. And if I link them all up, put slaves on here instead and get it to pull in. No, let's not do that. Let's just leave it for now. But that's one thing we could do. I do want to do something with this sand eventually. I'm not exactly sure when or where we're going to put the third one, because this looks really clean up here right now. I quite like this. Maybe we have another story and do something with maybe ender chests. We've got the ability to make some ender chests, so that would be one way to do it, I suppose. We could even set up a controller. Anyway, let's ignore that for now and move on to the next thing. So I was looking at what to do next, and I think we're going to do our ore processing. I just wanted to check the... Oh, that's going to go in there. No, we don't want that. Let's turn that off. I wanted to see if the cinnabar and the ore stuff does triple, and it does. Interesting. So, yeah, I think what we can do is make some induction smelters. This would be far easier to do if we... do we get into refined storage now, or... Yeah, let's do refined storage now instead. Okay, right. Change of plans. I'm going to put this gear working guide back in here so I don't forget it. I'm going to sort my inventory out, and then we'll be back with the beginnings of refined storage. So, I've sorted my inventory a little bit. I am just making some of this up in there. Did I not put... Oh, I must not put the full stack in, but yeah, making some of this here. I did sieve some of the soul sand that we were making over here. I've still got quite a lot left, actually. Let's go make some more of that, and that's easy enough to do. We just grab like a ton of sand, because this is creating loads of auxiliary sand. We'll pop back up here. Chuck it in there, and that'll make us some soul sand over time. Just got to leave it. So yeah, I've just made some of this quartz enriched iron. Let's remove all of these. At refined storage. So, oh, we got the refined pipes mod in here as well. Liked this mod. I can't remember which pack I played it in, but very good. Store. There we go. So, first thing we're going to need is some of these processor bindings. So we've got loads of string over here. I think just a stack will do for now. And we've got loads of... Oh, I set this one up here as well to make clay. So if I put dust in here, it will be popped into the stone barrel with some water in it. That'll be pulled out here. And yeah, get some clay from that. So let's get... Oh, that's a lot. Is the tinker stuff in here? It is good. So let's convert a bunch of this back. We don't need it all right now. Actually, we only need half a stack, so we can turn the rest of it back into that. And we've got 4 left. Cool. Oh wow, so we only used like 4 of them. Maybe I shouldn't have made that much slime. Anyway, doesn't matter. We've got this now. So now we've got this processor binding. Let's look at these 3 things that we've got here. So I know off the top of my head that we need 3 diamond raw processors. So that's just 3 diamonds. We have got a ton of diamonds. 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. So what is else we need? We need silicon, which... Let's have a look, see what the recipes for silicon are. Is it just nether quartz? Looks to be just nether quartz. In that case, we're going to need quite a bit of nether quartz. So, yeah, let's do, I don't know, this amount. This amount will do it for now. So that will smelt up. Oh, I made some fired crucibles as well. Oh yeah, because I was going to expand downstairs. So yeah, we'll wait for those to, whilst we wait for those, we'll go and get a few more things. That's 1, 2, 3. So that's enough for this. Put our quartz away. Ignore this. There's a load of junk in there. So we need that amount. The processor binding, 1, 2, 3, and then we're just waiting on the silicon for that. What else do we need? Right, let's have a look at... We need that, and crafting grid, which also needs a grid. And where's the controller at? There's the controller. So this one only requires that processor. This one is grid, yeah. So 2 gold, 2 iron. We can get that from over here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. And then I think that's all the processors we need to get started. So I'm going to be back once this silicon has completed processing, and then we can get started. Right, and we're back. I'll just show you what I did over here. So instead of going into 3 chests and me having to open up individually all 3 of them, I've just set these hoppers to basically feed into each other, and they all come out of this chest here now. So anyway, now we can get into refined storage. So let's make 2 of these, 2 of these, or just, is it 1 or 2? Why could I? Oh, because I'm out of redstone. Okay. Got quite a bit of redstone now, so we're all good on that front. Do 1 of those like that. There we go. And now we can put. It's good that we did this actually, because we can do those 2 go in there, those 3 go in there, and those 2 go in there, and then they will pop out here. I'm hoping, unless I did something wrong. There we go. See. So now that we've got those going, what else did we need? So we need glowstone. We needed a nether quartz. We've got 1 of those, and we've got some glowstone over here. And this is just an empty chest. I'm going to remove this. I did use the bag of holding. Where is it? This thing here, to move the chests from in front of here to just over here whilst I was sorting this area out. And it does something really weird with double chests, where it sort of has like a glitched look, and it has like, maybe I could show you. Yeah, I've got it here. I bet it's not going to do it now because reasons. See? So if I pop that back down, it's fine, but if you put it elsewhere, it's just a half chest, and it looks really weird. So now I'm over here. Oh yeah, now we can do this. We also need some smooth stone, but I have got quite a bit of smooth stone. This is a recipe we're going to need, and I think that's everything that we need. Let's just quickly make a destruction core and a construction core like this. Oh, we need sand, not sand, glass. And there we go. And before I forget, I know we need something else, which is a crafting table, which we can easily make like that. There we go. So, disk drive, check. Grid, check, which we can then turn into a crafting grid. Check. And then the brains of the operation, the controller. There we go. So we got everything for our fine storage up and running. So now, where do we want to put this? Ideally, we'd want it right in the middle, but I put an elevator here. Elevators aren't actually that difficult to make in this pack, because we've got about 1 million ender pearls. Let's have a look, see how many we got. Yeah, 167. So maybe we move this and we put our refined storage right in the middle here. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. So there's our controller. This drive goes here. And obviously we need power for this, which I have an idea. This is like the... Oh, I can't get downstairs again now. Let's put it... so let's put 1 over here and we'll make another one. I thought that would hurt, but it doesn't. Okay. Oh, it's probably because we've got a weird thing in this pack where you don't take that much fall damage. Which I'm not opposed to. It's quite nice. So we do that. And I could obviously hide these. You can paint these blocks whatever you want. See? But I like having them white, so I know what they, you know, where they are. At least in this pack. In my other pack, I have changed them slightly. So yeah, for power, what I'm thinking we're gonna do is wirelessly power this. It's not really wireless power, but I'll show you. I'll go and do it, and then I'll show you what I've done when I get back. And there we go. We're back, and we've got power. Wireless power. How, you ask? Well, I'll show you. It's not really wireless power. It's wireless lava, which is feeding Magmatic Dynamo, which is feeding the controller there. So this is what I was thinking for wireless power a while ago. Is just to have Magmatics right there. That one isn't upgraded either, so I mean that's fine because we can't see from here. Break that and have a look. Only taken 4 FE or RF or whatever you want to call it. I think they're interchangeable anyway, but it's only taken 4, and this produces 40, so we're allowed to have quite a bit in this. But as you notice, you can't really do much with this right now. You need some refined. You need some of these discs, and I don't think extra storage is in this. Extra, it's not. So we're gonna have to go with these discs, which is fine. Refine. Let's go back to that just so we have it bookmarked. So we're gonna want. I want to see how far we can get. I know we need 27. 27 of the 1K storage parts to make a 64K, which is, it's like doubled your storage if you make them into 64 basically, so more than doubled. So I'm gonna see if I can afford making one of those, one of the 64s, which is right here. And the recipes for these are quite simple. This one takes silicon, no, that one. This one takes these basic processors. This one takes the gold ones, and this one takes the diamond ones. So we only need 1 craft of this, 3 crafts of this, because if you notice, these are the 16K, these are the 4K. So basically it takes 3 of the previous tier, and you get 1 for free, if you notice. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. If you add an extra 4, you get 16, which is where that one comes in. So to get the 64, yeah, we're going to need, I think it's 27 of these. My maths might be off on that, but I'll see if I can make the 27 of these, and we'll be back once I figure that out. We have got some more nether quartz, and I'll probably set my sieve up to sieve up some of the nether quartz we've got over here. Nether quartz, some of the soul sand that we've got over here, so we can get enough nether quartz to do that. Yeah, I'll be back once I've set that up and I've done some calculations. So I set up my sieves again, just over here, just out of the way. I can actually remove these now. But I did get about 3 and a bit stacks. I know I already had 55 on me of nether quartz, but so what I did was I just put 3 stacks in, 1 stack in each of these, and that's coming into here. So we are getting the silicon we need. The other thing we need is sand for glass. So if we need 27, we need 3 times 27 here because of this recipe here. So I'm gonna go grab some more sand, and I'll put that through. Oh, I've got my magnet on. Whoops. Okay, I'll go and put those back up here. But yeah, I'm going to grab a couple of sand and put those through as well, just so we have enough. And yeah, be back when that's done. So yeah, there's quite a lot to process right now. I'm still processing those 3 stacks of quartz into silicon. I'm not sure we're going to need that much, if I'm honest, but why not? But once that's done, it will start on the sand, and then once that's done, it will start on the raw basic processors improved, and then the advanced as well. So that'll get us, okay, that one, and that one. That'll get us at least 164k, and then we can start, well, to be fair, I've been pretty clean in this base, to be fair. So it's just these two chests that have junk in them right now. This has got some junk, and it's got some junk as well. So that's not really normal for me. I'm normally quite messy to begin with. But yeah, all I really need to do when this is done is stick the drive in here. Open this up. I'm going to change this to... No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted JEI synchronized two-way. That does the search there. I want this set to medium. Yeah, because large goes off the screen, so medium. There we go. Yeah, and we just chuck everything in there, and then we're good to go with refined storage. After that, I kind of want to look at what we should do with this. I'm thinking we move this controller underneath here, and then we put a slave here, and then we have a cable that runs all the way across and has the external storage cable on there, and then we can access all of these drawers. And what I said in one of my previous episodes is I was going to move this controller down as well, and have the absorption hopper on the controller when it's underneath. So maybe I should sort of try and do that off camera whilst everything's processing. I think that's a good idea. Now let's do it on camera, why not? So I'm going to, first off, I've got some chests. Just said that we've been organised, but let's just chuck these away like this. We'll come back to that in a sec. How do we want to do it? We want to get over there. I've still got my my little platform thing. It's actually quite useful. We should use that definitely. Yeah. Okay. So when I put my cobble, I put it away. I think I did. I put an emerald upgrade in this, so this is continually producing us cobble rather than waiting. Because I wanted to make a really high level cobble gen, but if I go to Ford, which is cobble 4 days, Ford. Yeah, if I looked here, we need nearly a mil, half a mil, I should say, of cobble to make this tier 5 generator. And I do want to make one of those up at some point. As you can see, we're only at 21k. So yeah, that's going to take a little while. But I'm going to grab some of this. Run over here. If I break this block here, that's fine. Yeah. And this one. Hey. So we can get underneath. What is underneath this? Ah, that's where I put my lever. I wonder if I can move this absorption hopper. Should be fine to move it underneath, like put it right here actually. I know that look a bit messy, but that'll be fine. Oh yeah, there's our entity conveyor that we put there in one of the other episodes. So if we go, what's this? Control J. So this way is east. Okay. So east is items. And then we move this. I'm going to swap that out for a drawer. That's not where we're looking. A ton of drawers somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So if I break this, it will go into the absorption hopper. Like that. Hello. Oh. No, don't do that. this, and done. Whew, that was scary. So now we can put this here. And everything should go into this. Oh look up there. I can jump up on one of these right here. Cool. So now we've got to decide. I want to put redstone right here because redstone is important for us. And I'm going to move. So clay is the odd one out here, so I'll put that here. There we go. Cool. So now what we can do, let's put these back, is now what we can do is we can just run a cable all the way over there. Actually, how do we make cables for refined? So there's our cables. Ah, cool. Nothing too bad. Let's make like, I don't know, that many. That'll do us. I think that'll reach over there. Should do. So now we just need 2 external storages. External. So we need 2 construction cores, 2 destruction cores. Okay, so we're going to need that to be processed as well. How's this going? Cool. Started on the glass. Well, let's run the cabling whilst we're still here. Oh yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Oh, this is going to look stupidly messy if I do it this way, but I'm going to have to, I think. I am going to move this and this and the controller, and then I'm going to put a jump to it. Put cable here and then put the controller here. Actually, this might make it look a little bit less messy. What we can do, yeah, I forgot how these place, so let's do this. And we want our ender tank here, feeding that, nice. So now what we can do is something like this. We want to push this all the way down, so actually if we make this here the controller, we can have the external storage underneath. I think that'll work. The only annoying thing is I quite like having the controller so you can like right click into it. But that won't matter because we'll have access to our refined storage and we can just chuck in our refined storage and it'll be fine. So if we do this, and I'll need to, yeah, let's do one of these. Oh, heart attack right there, I almost jumped off. Where are we? There we are. So let's get rid of that, and that. That's going to put that in our drawer system, I just realised. That's fine, we do this. Lovely. I'm going to leave this. Let's put some torches down just in case. But yeah, I'm going to leave this how it is. So we can get here and put our external storage on here. Actually, I should change what this is looking at. Show area. So if we move it over one, which is east away, then move it up, and then move it back. like that. There we go. You see there was a few items that were like hidden in there, right at the back probably. Cool. So I'm doing all of this because our stuff is still processing, and you'll find this quite a bit with packs like this. And I'm also using some oak to power all of this. So all of these have just got some dark oak in there, just because all that one's actually empty. It's fine. But if I'm honest, we should probably use some of the millions of coal that we have. So I'm going to get 3 stacks of that and use that instead. In fact, we should probably move away from these regular furnaces and move to something a bit more sophisticated. We can do that another time though. This is just over here, chugging away for us. We could also speed it up if we did the other ones, but right, let's grab these and see if we can make some 1k. Thinking we can make the 27. Oh, we can make more than 27. Let's only make the 27 that we need. I want to see if my maths is correct without even checking it. So now it's just waiting on these processors to process. And whilst we wait for those to process, I'm going to bookmark this external storage. So we need 2 improved processors and... Oh, whoopsie. So 2 of these and 4 of these. And we've got to find all of our stuff in this hodgepodge. We've got some more silicon in there. Nice. Yeah, I think that's everything we need for 4 of those and 2 of those. So we can put 1 in here, 1 in here. It's got 2 and 2, so yeah, let's just do it like that. In fact, yeah. Cool. So now we are literally playing the waiting game, and I need to go turn that off. Preview off. But I'll meet you back once those are processed. So I was just sat here waiting for this to process, and it's almost done. And the water here is so relaxing. Just sitting here, you can hear the water. Oh. But what I did want to ask is, should I rip this down? Get rid of that water sound and yeah, just have maybe our processing over here, because we no longer need this as such. We can move the cobble gem. In here is our lava. I'm not going to open it. Oh, I can... Yeah, there you go. There's our lava. It's what we used to begin with, right? So I was thinking about it and thinking maybe we should rip this down. In my other series, I sort of left it as a monument to where we began. Right next to one of my favourite builds that I've done so far. You'll have to go check that one out. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to get your guys' opinion on if I should rip this down or not. Because we already have a monument in the other series and kind of not doing anything anymore this. So yeah, hopefully I've just vamped enough for this to finish, and it looks like 1 more and then we're done, and then we can start actually using refined storage. I did put the amount in that I need for the external storages as well, so I'm going to quickly make the chests that we need for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is everything we need, so let's get to crafting. So we've got our 1Ks, there's our 9 4Ks, there's our 3 16Ks, and there's our 64K. I also made this storage housing, so now we've got 64K drive. And the best part about putting our first drive in here is doing this. Oh. And that's set to external, so it's doing that. just chuck everything in there, and then it feels so nice. It's like closing all your tabs when you've finished a project at school. Just chucking everything in there. So I'm just gonna chuck all of this in here. If you notice there as well, I did get some of these flasks from ForceCraft, because you can pick up animals with them. And I didn't know what I was going to do with them, so I just picked up a bunch of animals. That's how I got the chicken in there, by the way, is by just using a force jar. So if I go to... Yeah, really, really simple to create. You just need a force nugget, which you can get from one of these ingots. And what's in here? There's a sheep in here, so you can just chuck it back down. Or you can throw a flask at it to get the animal in a flask like that. So just a little bit more. There we go. So now, all we should... No, we do need to do this. 1, 2, and then glowstone. So let's remove that. And external storage ×2. Lovely. We can do... Oh, I need to move the controller. Okay, let's do this one over here first. I know it's not connected, but we want to do that, and we also want to set the priority. I can never remember if 0 is the highest priority, or the higher the priority, the better. It sounds like the higher the priority, the better. So I'm going to set this to 10. And I'm also going to set this to 10 as well. Even though we know that that's not. Let's clear this up as well. Get everything a little bit organised. So we need that to be over here. So I think the first thing we need to, we need to make a controller slave. So slave, which is one of these. Oh, crafting is so nice. 1, 2. Do that, and then we've got our gold in here, which probably hook that up as well. There's our slave. This is going to end up in there like that. We can grab that out. And put the slave here. I'm not sure that's actually going to do anything to these because it's got no controller. But if we remove this, pop that there, should have cleared that out. Moment of truth. We've got our mob drops here, and why is it not showing up with oh yeah, because the iron chunks, there's less iron chunks, but yeah, we've only got 26 iron. We've got loads of iron. What are you talking about? Iron pieces. Why is that being strange? Very weird. That's supposed to be... That's a lot of iron that we've got just during this episode, waiting for that to process. Very strange. Okay. Let's try and remove and place that back down. RE10 set. No, it still thinks that the iron... I'm very confused. That definitely sees it. That might be a bug. Odd. Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll sort that out another time. I think that's everything we've got time for this episode. Yeah. So I think next episode we might rip this down and set up some auto processing for this. All of this stuff here. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Turns out I just needed to break and replace the external storage over here.